在开台前，我可能要讲一下现况，因为其实照理来说，星期天家里应该是没有人的，是可以大吼大叫的。可是今天特别有一群朋友在家里聊天、吃饭什么的，爸妈的朋友，爸妈的朋友，所以他们吵闹的几率蛮大的。然后我要出去慢慢处理一件事情，也是几率蛮大的。我本来想说他们打到下午就结束了，结果他们还要吃晚餐。本来想要聊到下午就结束了，所以他们还要吃晚餐，然后再聊到基本上玩到7、8点就左右吧。那时候差不多就要关台了，所以随时都有可能会突然要去帮人家做事之类的。还有就是因为他们都在外面吵闹，不方便让他们听到我在直播的声音，所以我会尽量把声音压低，然后把嘴巴靠近麦克风讲话，这样会比较收音会比较好。然后我把麦克风的那个正音调大了，这样比较不容易声音不容易被那个背景音乐盖过去。好了，就差不多这些了。他们还在继续吵，他们麦克风应该都可以听得到。他们讲话不知道为什么都嗓门超大的，家人也是有这种问题。好不容易把婴儿哄睡了，结果他们一进来，妈讲话，全世界都听得到的那种感觉，然后在那边怪人家怎么把他吵醒的。I don't know。随便，不重要。好，我们开始游戏吧。尽量靠近一点好了。今天讲话比较小声，所以收音有一点小问题。按 A 没有反应耶。
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away.
2个礼拜没有开台了。上个礼拜因为下雨，不想让麦克风收到，然后我就自己练灯，练了蛮久的，自己刷，把那个宋威人师将狼装备全部都弄到手了。可是我的弓箭还是一样很弱，还在拿那个猫的弓箭。然后把等级刷到50等，我在瞅着下一阶的师将级，那个狼师将级圣母人装备什么时候才可以升级？他不升级的话，我要怎么打后面的关卡？光打40级等的怪都玩得很吃力了。好，那今天就朝主线前进好了。看看解一些支线的，这些都可以解了，因为我已经50等了，先解支线好了，支线感觉比较重要。一些30级等的先解好了。我的钱也刷了很多了，看到没有那个金额啊？对哦，我在刷钱的附近遇到一个卖画的商人，他有新任务可以解，我看先解那个好了，对那个画有兴趣。
Calm down. What a brute! In a snap. That Witcher's rather handsome.
不知道下一等级的守门人装备要怎么解锁，好好奇哦。
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
这辈
Don't
子
see
想都
why
没想
not, as long as it doesn't take long.
靠背。
It shan't. Never worry. With but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
正午10分。
Await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
这应该也是现实的，所以我要在正午的时候去找他。
Lepiotus Wisin Langs, Maria Witcher.
怎么开这个？
I'm glad to see her
Now I
illustrious
shall
Woman
drink
will
and dance and repeat till the week is through.
Appearances deceive, Witcher. Dark secrets taints you.
I imagine you've been all over the world, Sir Witcher.
What the F is that?
果然，狼学派就是要穿狼装备啊，狼装备特别好看。
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
The light is inopportune at the moment. Could you return around noon?
中
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued. A work of mine, turtle dove o'er the heath, hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said. And fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters. And poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes. Pierre-Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot.
整这么多山洞啊！
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us. My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art. And not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingal. Take Baron de
烧起来。
Oh yes, that nose. He actually had a major enlarged after he saw that the Red Courage play.
And now
Spilled paint.
haunting his
Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
总感觉就是这群贵族把他丢到山底下的。哦，有脚步。
Footprints. Smudged.
脚步就断掉了。
Footprints. Clear, but curiously small.
小的很出奇，可是脚步到这又断掉了。哦，还可以跟着味道走哎。好，
Another stain. Could very well be a lead. Got paint drops here too. Neckers. Look like they need Why?
啊！要死！要死！要死！操作都有点小延迟，不知道为什么。
Empty container. Painter can't use this. Paints. Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
亮晶晶的是什么？刚刚没看到，现在才看到。
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot. We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. With chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No, no, no. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive, with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
三小
Come on, give it some thought. You could
三
title
小
the
啦，
painting
我操
A
他
Witcher lying senselessly on the heath.
算了，
You jest. A jesting witcher.
This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
不要叫我选，不要叫我选，不要叫我选，求你不要叫我选。
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
这干。
How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse. Exceptional idea. But I would rather you perch atop Alexander, my mount. I've trained him to pose. I shall paint in the carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward. I want to see those hocks extended. Ahem. Is the horse paying attention? May I begin? Or would you rather try a different pose?
不错。
Go ahead.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, that look you gave me when I first asked you to pose, would you be so kind as to adopt it again? That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
三小，刚刚都是攻了三小，他说了什么完全听不懂。
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide.
完了，
Dearest mommy!
差点以为亚历山大要死了。射不下来，我妈锁定他哎，好的。今天 bug 有点多。
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it?
结果他是抽象派的。好吧。
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid. Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though
他妈的要过多少任务才可以升等啊！天哪！早知道就不要先练到不死等着。作画完成等待1天。啊，对，我的尸体还没读完，那个略过。还有一个尸体在哪里啊？哦。哦，这国家的格里芬也是很弱，30几等而已。哇，刚好附近有些问号，太好了。
Whoa there, Roach.
应该还好吧。
Go.
哇，完了。
Come on now.
狗叫声。哎，为什么？这里是有洞，是不是？那问号下不去。不然走这边好了。
Go.
这边是个城镇，哇，人面妖鸟。我不是下去了吗？他们在干嘛？这种人面妖鸟真的很智障哎！他们只会往后退，只会往后退而已。这是把它吵很小。 不能好好正面对决吗？你一刀我一刀，大家都开心，不是吗？为什么射不到了？现在都开始射到，可以。哎，死掉，靠背。鸟巢在哪里？能拿先拿一拿好了。等下再造炸鸟巢。哇，龙珠皮革哎，这东西还蛮值钱的。好啊，现在不能那个啊！天哪，今天的 bug 怎么那么多啊？大家突然小，难道用 OBS 直播就很容易遇到这种问题吗？哦，上面好像很多东西耶，可以上去吗？很长驼背。锁住了。舌头有点干，很想喝东喝西的。它的鸟巢到底在哪里啊
Harpies got their nest here.
哦，这个要烧起来啦！开了一个新船点，右下角啊，可以去一下。哇，听起来收音是还好啦，要不要看起来？那个分贝应该还没有超太多。OK 的 OK， 不动。
Master Witcher!
Hey ho, Master Witcher! 那有个洞哎，你进去是不是？是不是之前的那个洞
？Hey ho, Master Witcher!
Master Witcher， 哦，原来是任务是找你，是不是
You, sir, are a witcher. The very one the Duchessa summoned.
Guilty as charged. And you gotta be someone who wants something from me.
It's like you read my mind. You see, those caves are like cellars the gods carved out for their own stores. Spacious, dry.
Just some monster lives inside them.
A soothsayer. Gods be kelted, a soothsayer. So, will you help?
Sure. I'll see to it. For the sizable reward I foresee you giving me.
好吧，路过就帮你解。看看里面有什么啊？ 全身硬邦邦哎，这不好搞。啊，这样。bug 是不是有点太多了？要不要重开游戏？回去找委托人。等我一下，我再四处搜一下，感觉有东西可以解。这种洞为什么会有一个中柱啊？肚子啊，天哪，太舒服。
So? Well?
Problem solved. Shaelmar that lived in the cave won't pester you anymore.
Superb! I've gained a warehouse, and you've gained my gratitude.
Mind showing me what you're selling?
才200经验而已哈，啊不对，是200块，经验只有7而已。啊！天哪，身体怎么都不舒服啊！
See you later.
嗯？哦，有特别任务是不是？现在没有。有问号点就是这里，是不是？ OK， 任务完成了，走下一个吧。幸运之人，等待证明你智慧的机会。天长地久。 这附近应该有个船点，压力好大啊！今天，Oh shit！ 需要好好的冷静一下。啊，干，怎么闪退啊？靠背。bug 真的太多了，直接闪退。那个 A 那个什么错误直接叠超高，然后直接闪退。哎。 唉，
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that.
好吧，记录在完成任务的时间点。算了。 对啊，我的船点在反方向。 他们的声音，就算戴着耳机都听得到哎，这是超大声的，我的老天鹅。其实不太喜欢他们，就是了他们只要来我们家做客，做什么东西都会批评东批评西的。厕所外面有一间房间，他们时常会在那边打牌、打麻将。可是其实因为我那个有肠道上面的疾病，好像是肠燥症吧，就是压力太大，会导致那个消化过快。有时候消化多了，屁就多了，我放屁就很大声，他们就会开始嘲笑啊。攻击我，然后在那之后，我就会刻意的去降低大便的放屁的声音。没错，反而大不出来呀，还蛮靠北的。哇，你还复制这么多张，好厉害！今天早上就是这种情况，导致我便秘很多天，真的很讨厌。不爱他们那边聊天，我希望他们聊天可以，但是你不要攻击人，也不要做任何的批评啊。讲闲话是一件很靠北的事情，你们的世界就只有讲闲话的事，让我很不爽。不过随便了，真的随便了。
Now bring us some thick pudding and bring it right here.
I would hate to come off as important, but was it not you?
Hello. 他话还没完成，是不是？作画完成前等待1天，那我再去干别的事情好了。反正我时间还蛮多的。把附近的问号查一查好了。这有个任务，现在有2个惊叹号可以解。其实我觉得聊天这种东西，并不是一定要攻击任何人才能造成笑点的。能不能造成笑点，并不是用来攻击人的。我真的觉得，在只会他妈攻击人来制造笑点，或是讲一些闲话，说谁谁谁真的很讨厌谁谁谁怎样的，这种人都是一些没格调、没有 level 的人。这种人偏偏都是家长，我要怎么？我还要去他妈的阿谀奉承嘛？我真的很不爽。他不会给我任何的好处，我也不会给他任何的好处，我却要他妈阿谀奉承，我却他妈要看他脸色，只因为他年纪比我大。我算了，打不爽，这里没人了，我要找谁接任务？楼上。
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
只因为他妈的年纪比我大，真的是很讨厌。这真的很黑，不能多点一点吗？这也没有点火的一点，超黑的。
Walt.
找你是什么？哦，就是。
What's going on?
Pretty crap idea sleeping at the clogs. Unless you don't mind some clever little beast making off with your coin pouch.
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket.
鼻子又塞住了，鼻子又塞住了。
I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
你要出多少
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean.
你真的懂啊？后面那个女生在吐，听起来也很像啊。
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
Master Witcher。为什么视角要转成那样？为什么这里可以这么黑呀、天哪！也太远了吧！哦哦哦！为什么要密我呢？我是个边缘人，怎么可以密我？真是的。啊，靠北！我为任务导引到这边来。刚刚那个任务是什么？哦，应该是受我们委托任务。牛脾气，不是这个吧？应该是支线任务，因为他说没有任何人受伤。找找看，哦，对，这个天长地久，36的。哦。啊。
Loud enough to wake the dead.
真是够了。
Strange. Can't hear anything now.
什么都听不到，还那个。
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
盗墓者。
Nonsense.
哦，真的有人欸。在下面就是。听起来好像很痛哦。
Noises coming from here.
哦呦！不要跟我讲打吸血鬼哦，那个超难打的。盗墓者。哎呦！我靠！你们怎么会反击？我打过48等的都没像你这么厉害了。他们真的很夸张哎！他精英怪就是啊！
Might be noisy. I doubt they're the source of the sounds in question.
哇，还有一只猫欸！哇，这还顺便解了另一环任务，太狂了！塞琳娜帮的最后一。 等我一下哈，你继续叫。看起来下面还有东西可以收。哇，这里真多东西耶！哇，龙族皮革，这我超爱。好吧，先把任务玩完好了，等下再进来收。 这里还有路。
Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall.
还要当名侦探杰洛特。
Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of Saint Zoethan's remembrance. Noises started right around then. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
天长地久久久久久。 往下走。
Noise is clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible.
Impossible. 还会一直把我导回去，为什么？啊！你是不是被刚了？被刚要找奖哎？ 还是什么都没有。
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lebioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
Mind keeping it down? Neighbors are complaining.
Neighbors? Everyone here is dead.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest! How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you! Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it.
考虑考虑。
Gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me."
Heretic, shut your mouth. I shall speak to you no more.
No, no, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart.
要帮谁呢？
My apologies, but I'm simply not in the mood.
I shall speak to no one as long as she is in here. Take her away.
我到底要帮谁呢？我到底要帮谁呢？都各有说辞哎。到底要帮谁呢？让我喝口水。 最近常去一家饮料店买多多绿，他们多多绿一杯只要28块，超便宜的，还是胖胖杯。然后我去到那个店长看到我就已经开始做多多绿了，都不用点了。是他真的，他已经习惯我是谁了。好了，我觉得把女的移开好了，女的看起来比较虔诚，也蛮讨厌的，把女的移开。
No, wait. If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore. The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread arms of a chestnut. The tombstone bears my mother's name, Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
Peace.
看看有没有东西没收好了。 顺便去搜一下，哇，这还可以往下走哎！哇，哎，哦，出来了，三下。
They shick the witcher on the beast. Those rotters do not mess about.
Sorry.
you see,
The gods bring peace to our domains.
Place Margot mentioned. So where's the grave? Under a chestnut, or so Margot claimed.
专业前牛人，保罗，叫什么？马修。哼，马修是那个很多本本的拿盾牌的 FGO 角色吗？对敌人不留情。三小，还有故事哎！等一下我三小，等一下我可以解释。他妈的听不懂你这把女，我深深气死了。哇，这个故事也蛮好笑的哎。啊你叫什么？我看到字啊，伟大的指挥官也是一个伟大的人。好哦，还有没有其他的分呢？摔到地上，太简单了啦！天啊！探索梦幻之地死掉了。好哦，那你怎么死的？这名危险的杀手逃了3次法网，被判刑死在牢中。原来还是杀手了，是的。特别帅。绝食抗议而亡，哇，这种光荣的死法特别不一样。等一下，推销员。哇，被洗版了，算了。一心想参加自己的葬礼，没有他打不败的敌人，也没有他修不好的门。骑士兼杂工，喜欢纠正别人，结果惹祸上身。啊，尸体到底在不对？他们的坟墓到底在哪里啊？还是我已经超出范围了？哦，原来在这里啊。应该是这个吧。
Micheline Belrose. This is it. Wow, that's done.
这是没有解开啊，没有解开，回去再解一次好了。
Keep calm. Start no pros.
回去找路易斯讨论你的奖赏。我刚刚应该存档的，可恶！啊，不重要了。哦，所以我还要去找他拿赏，就是其实我对那个奖赏并不感兴趣，就是普通。
Remove the urn with Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis, you there? Should have known he'd stand me up. All right, if that's how you want to play it.
让路易斯显灵。
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait. got it. A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade. Finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic. But if... I know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Thanks.
为什么要相信他呢？真是的。我其实不太想要剑，我觉得用圣魔眼剑就好了。所以怎样？我要独挡。
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
All right, gotta move one of them out.
哦，这个档我读得真草哎。有画面就好，其他不重要，之后再说。我要把男的带走。
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me."
Heretic, shut your mouth. I shall speak to you no more.
No, no, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart. I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Oh, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
还是两个都骗子。哼，靠北！我想说他要来一个道别，就比了中指，太好笑了吧
？Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go. Private chamber. The Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
天长地久。
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
在挖，他们在那个、他们在盗墓吗？对。
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're a plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. That ought to do. Right. High time Margot paid up.
看看有没有东西可以捡吧。感觉这墓地蛮大的，可以找地方捡。好累哦，天啊！全是吃的哎，为什么在墓地放吃的？嗯，你好像很有钱哦。哇，这种靠近才知道的东西真的很靠北。哇，还有暗门呢！我操，感觉这之后还有任务，能做这么多鬼地方，都冲很小。嗯，聊天室怎么那么多奇怪的 ID 啊？那是不是假的？终于被抓到了，买一堆机器人在自己的台刷存在感。哎呦，来吧。
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
哇，算是个不错的老婆哎，只可惜他们的观点都不一样，导致他们容易互相争吵。
Oh, where am I?
哇，这几天都有在做运动。以前就很喜欢看《一拳超人》的，然后《一拳超人》的那个奇遇，他就是一直运动，然后变得很壮很强。可是我其实不觉得变得很强有什么用，就是了，所以我想变壮一点，至少要变好看一点，体型啊。所以他们做100下，是不是？我先从10下开始做好了，慢慢往上加就可以了。然后最近做的那个腰酸背痛的，我觉得很难持续下去，真的很难。怎么这么累？练习早早，哎，原来这里还有新他妈的，我已经跑到对面了，那就不一样了。这里吗？锁住了，锁住了。
Tree on the sign. Must be the house.
怎么看到的？好厉害！努力的让体型要好看一点，不要像个肥仔。
Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
徽章在动。
Need to go around.
徽章，诶，这也可以爬进去。
Not here.
会不会被那个老婆婆骗了？看起来他们两个还算富裕哦。啊！他这个位置好鸡掰哦。城市里会有这种怪，太厉害了吧
Right.
好，进家门喽。看起来在家里。啊！好，对这个，把昆特牌埋在下面，不会有事吗？
Nothing here.
啊，果然被骗啦！欸，这里还有路，是不是？没有。
Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
哇，真的是有信仰，也有那个信誉的一个人，不错。死后了也是个不错的人，只可惜他误信宗教。把他家收一收吧，反正两个都死了。哼。你的东西就是我的东西，我的东西还是我的东西。他这也太好入侵了吧！解开报酬，解开了墓地的声音，回去拿报酬。对，我忘记看我有拿到什么昆特牌啊？都忘光光了。她不是女的吗？怎么叫她醉汉？就是怪怪的啊。醉汉不是通常用在形容男生吗？汉不是用来形容男生的吗？是我的认知上的问题。
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Reginald Dalbury has returned. Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from me alone.
我的图画不知道好了没？
Ah. What can I do?
Oh. 啊，人类。哦，在这里。
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
to sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle.
无经验啊，等差太大了，那个经验都变少了。可是我们不保这些东西，我没办法上我的装备。
Witcher, please, sir, find that beast.
有点紧张，你在流口水，然后你在吞口水。在想要不要先解主线？主线之后不知道会不会遇到解那个圣威严装备的任务。应该差不多了，可以去拿画了。
They shook the Witcher on the beat.
When I was a young maid, we adhered to certain laws.
I've had enough of all of it.
My mama's to have a belly this big.
I would hate to come off as impertinent, but was it
还没好哎，好吧，那我先去接其他的任务。昆特牌，包克兰大赛，大自然的平衡。昆特牌任务也太多了吧？葡萄酒大战，愤怒之泉，要打巨象是不是？我还记得巨象是那个星海争霸的最有名的。好啦，接主线吧，看起来是没什么任务可以接了。我们传点了，哟。没错，在这边存个档。OK， go。OK， 好。那花还会自己收回去。
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
多消几下就会回了，开玩笑的。 是这个吗？哎呦！ 即时攻击，那我们即时攻击，运气好可以直接把一群人抹掉，超爽的。等我一下，我有点累，休息一下。
Geeky more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
烧成灰。 这里还有一颗。哦 ，shit！ 超大只。哇，及时，真爽。 不会还有可以杀的吧？看起来这里还有路。啊，弄错了。
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it. Just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Oh, 会动哎！
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived, entirely unmolested.
我看一下我时光多久了，1小时，快2小时。我去外面看一下哈，等我一下。看起来是没什么人，他们开始在聊天、吃饭了，要我去吃饭。
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
哎呦，要去屠妖了。
Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Oh, sorry. 这些墓地啊，都有一些特别的任务可以玩，还蛮有趣的。不对，是特别的那个名字，那个墓碑上的名字都很好玩。其实看一下时间，今天的实况差不多要结束了，因为他们也在叫我去吃饭。不去的话，感觉好像不太好。我不太擅长跟别人、跟那么多人进行交集，跟不认识的人进行交集。所以，因为我总觉得这种交际都像是在互猜，也是猜对方在干嘛。我总就非常的该怎么讲呢？非常的不擅长。每一次遇到新的人，就要猜他喜欢什么，喜欢吃什么，喜欢去哪里吃饭，兴趣是什么，也不能以貌取人什么的。哇，那这样着手点很少。所以说那些人都是看过，那有一些就是没看过。不方便，就是跟这么多人交集，不太喜欢。就跟以前常听到的一句话，就是活在自己的生活圈里，没有跟任何人、其他新的人打交集。唉，好吧，今天的任务就先找到那个关于斑纹妖鬼的相关文献之后就休息吧，刚好2个小时，应该。这里为什么会2只怪啊？他们真的很烦很 里啊？它到底在哪里啊？我看到了。 这种花到底是什么怪啊？它有没有什么正确的学名？哦，他没有给我点诶。 要我自己去找这个，那我真没办法了。先解支线好了。哎，对，去看我的那个我的画好了没？从下面走会比较快。这 DLC 还真长。 我觉得今天至少要玩到年底了，自己先玩那么久，真是值了。那去楼上是不是？这过不去啊。哦，可以。哦，对了，画终于来了。 啊！真的是把穿衣服的画成没穿衣服。
So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Doubt I'd have any use for it. I'm sure you'll find an eager art lover to buy it.
不想买，跟我完全差很多。这完全不是我，完全不是杰洛特，完全不想买。看现在的主线任务是39等，我已经他妈50等了，有11等的差距。等待证明你的机会。有一些这个雇佣骑士就不能先解，这个任务包含要去解放商业用地什么的，那个地方的怪物重生率超高的。只要不把头领干掉的话，他那下面的怪都会一直复活。你要刷那个钱啊，刷经验啊，都是一个好东西。所以这种任务就不能先解了，真讨厌。有些任务应该可以先解，不然去打愤怒之拳，打完就休息好了。已经2小时了，好吧，打完这个就休息。我还是想多解几分任务啊。开2小时就休息，有点可惜，有点可惜呀。
Life invoked here.
Wait, Witcher. Surely do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Don't want to fight just now.
Should you change your mind, look in on us again.
I just don't talk like this.
Do not even
Ready to fight?
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
来吧，决斗，直接拉到100好了。
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Fancy insults, not my thing. No other more effective means. Too late to surrender.
Though a man of few words and even fewer jests, the Witcher is ever a fighter. Geralt has vanquished Mancomb. 2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
啊，3个是好，200多。哦，没有传电，算了。
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
I must see a medic.
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing you've come.
谁是主办单位啊？
Pass a glass, fast.
我是你啊！
Shall you fake?
Like to know who I'm punching. This knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still Waters shall conceal both face and crest until such time as one defeats him. So, will you fight or not?
来呀！
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous...
懒得听他废话了。 我可以穿护甲。
What? Lost your nerve?
快啊，要不要打？哇，他会反击啊
That's enough of that.
可惜。
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible still waters. And what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
原来是女的。
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
怎么会有这么壮的女人啊？不简单呢，这已经练很久。
Night, bluff, and wine counsel no half-hearted measure.
Tipple a diddle of wine.
Unky says if I'm bad, he'll give me to the
真的好远哦。
All is in order.
Here's some free advice, Witchman.
哎靠，有传电，被气死这样。怎么了一个？
That scoundrel playing cut purse instead of sticking to honest begging.
Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Of your guild pattern under a sponge. Oh, now you look to be.
来呀！
Fine. Let's...
Ah, boring.
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers that...
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
来呀！
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard-ups, not allowed.
不能可挡。
Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
Block, you old goose! Too quick for you, huh?
bad form. You were solely to deflect his blows. You agreed. Yet here you come a pummeling. The fight is over.
那我要打到什么时候？好，没关系。
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
看起来也没有很难。
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of...
8点，好快。
Will you face Colossus?
Fine, let's fight. Don't
Just
feel.
no.
Fuck.
Look, you old goose. Too quick for you, huh?
我要遮挡3次啊！
The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
原来如此。
Here's your due.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years, and thus you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
哦，师傅，空手打不好师傅，所以空手他打不赢我，是不是？好哦。他竟然会乖乖的付账，真是好人。怎么会有这么好的人？洗澡澡，我头好痛，真的应该去吃饭了。 哦，找到新的那个船点，我靠，要一路跑到港口去，港口区应该还有一个船点。这城市看起来很繁华，集市上有很多乞丐，乞丐。 下把声压低些，我最后变气音了。好想要用力的讲话，开心的讲话。
I need good victuals, Russians.
Hey there, little lamb. How much for your work?
A lot, and treble for you.
存个档。 主头是你吗 ？Hello。
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ.
I am.
Alcohol is the
Fighting so.
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
来呀！哎呦，150块，看起来不好打。
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs.
Let's do this.
打！搞什么打？
What? Lost your nerve?
我快拳防不住。
When I chop you, you bumble.
击了这些家伙，他们一直重击就可以打饱了。哎，好，打赢了。
Scam! You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off. Oof, good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Bravo! Behold your trophy.
哇，这拳头奖杯太帅了吧！
A life without liquors like loving without licking.
过关啦！这里竟然没有传点，天哪！
Ah!
I stopped for you. Russians suited to a voyage at sea.
All best in moderation.
对太久了吧？
Can I shoot your crossbow?
有人正常啊。我打着打着就2点半了，2个小时半了，
Aid the miserable pauper.
真爽。
Oh, possible punishment have this.
哇，这个狗飞在空中。马蹄哦，这里开了蛮多船点的，想要船哪都忘记了。OK， 在这里传一个村长。你很强吗？好，今天就到这里了，明天可能会开一台就是专门找问号的台，可是记录档应该不会留，就专门找问号，把问号都找完，应该可以找到守门猎人2阶的装备吧，我还蛮期待的。好，明天再说，明天依然小朋友小孩被带走了，所以明天应该没有事做，就等上课而已。明天应该下午会开，什么时候开的话，还要再看那个粉丝团发文就知道了。我在跟谁讲话？很明显，这个台没有半个人，很明显没有人要看啊。好，那今天就差不多到这里了。明天会开，明天你会开，因为上礼拜没有开。导致那个记录少补了一次，这游戏的时速拉得太高了，好像200多个小时，我看一下，234小时，哦天哪！玩喜爱的游戏都没有玩这么久，这游戏真的玩太久了，到时候就快点把它玩完吧。我要关台喽。各位晚安，我们明天见，啵啵。